Hello, my moonbeams. I am so happy to have you here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, a wonderful start to your weekend. Let's do a what's coming in for you reading. We have the full moon in Sagittarius. This is going to be a strawberry moon on June 11th. Passion, ambition, adventurous. Like, I just feel like very optimistic energy. I feel the sense of the feminine being really open to other love interests finally. And this is kind of gonna give you this like push and confidence that you've really been needing, possibly coming out of a long-winded hermit phase, right? So let's start with the tarot and see what is coming in. What's going on? Okay, so yeah, we have new ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating. So new we see here. We have air and earth energy here strongly. Okay, we have rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation, recuperation, retreat, renewal, solitude. I feel very strongly a vacation of some sort coming up in the summer. Here, we just had a dragonfly pass by the window. That's can be indicative of a spiritual awakening. Okay, there's really this sense of like, I just need to get out there. I need to get myself back out there. I need to get back to myself in some sense of way. I'm just hearing Stella got her groove back. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So letting go of like overcommitment, letting go of being disorganized, okay? Letting go of any lack of balance here, okay? There's this real importance here of you staying super balanced and you yourself recognizing the need for that and that you are at your best when you are the most balanced you can be, okay? We have the, wow, Six of Cups. So we have Scorpio energy here. This is like a soulmate card here. So this restoration that you're going through and just this like beautiful energy you're exuding of just like, I'm gonna get back out there, and it's like, c'est la vie. Whatever happens, like I'm just gonna live in the moment and I'm gonna choose to be happy. And it's like all of this comes in for you. I am seeing a lot of choice when it comes to love specifically, but it's like that openness about you is going to bring in some sort of soulmate here for you. That is absolutely beautiful, because you're going to be really open to love, regardless if you think you have or not. You've been very closed off to opportunities when it comes to that. I feel maybe very much tied to a twin flame journey of some sort, which has kept you kind of stuck, okay? And it's like Spirit's really saying here to embrace these opportunities. You know, even if it's not forever, there could be a lesson, you know. We have the Three of Pentacles here. So we have teamwork, collaboration, learning, building something, okay? You could be working on a business right now, your own business, your spiritual business, I just heard. Somebody here likes to make jewelry. Okay, so you could be really working on that, kind of trying to stay busy with that. Ooh, we have Taurus energy here. So Earth, really strong. Okay, Sun, Moon, rising, or Venus. The Hierophant, that's absolutely beautiful. Like maybe you are a teacher of some sort, training to become a teacher of some sort in this moment. Okay, it's like you were really meant to do that. You were really meant to teach this world something, okay? Absolutely beautiful. But there's also this sense of, like I said, like c'est la vie, like you're really having this trust, right? Like clear trust in whatever comes to you is meant for you, okay? And it's like this restoration and trusting yourself, okay? Like finally trusting yourself to do the right thing. Part of this hermit mode may have been because you kind of lost trust in yourself in some way here. Okay, and we have the Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so this is something being released here along with this Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, there's not going to be any more lack of planning or lack of foresight or delays. So any procrastination that's been here is going to go away finally, okay? Delay has been a bit of a protection here for you, okay? Because you really needed the reflection time, okay? Maybe there were some things that you weren't seeing, okay? We have Six of Wands, so a public recognition of some sort here. There's definite victory. This is Leo energy, progress, self-confidence, solar plexus energy. And like I said, this getting back out there is really going to help you just exude confidence, okay? I'm just seeing you like glowing, like in the room of all these people, or even in a picture of you of all these people, like you're just glowing, okay? Like really glowing. Okay, and then we have the Three of Swords reversed, okay? So no more negative self-talk, definitely releasing pain, giving forgiveness where it needs to be forgiven, you know? And this is optimism. So like I said, I was feeling optimism finally, okay? After maybe a long time of kind of being in negative self-talk or doubting yourself, not trusting yourself, maybe being a little bit pessimistic, even if you didn't want to be, okay? It's just like these feelings were coming up because they needed to be felt. Okay, so there's definite recovery from a lot of things here and moving on, okay? Some of you here are trying to move on from the person you believe to be your flame, okay? Wanting to move on, feeling like you have stayed stuck on that for way too long and it hasn't come in. Maybe there's some doubt surrounding if this person even is who you thought they were. Maybe they might not be. Okay, it's really about trusting yourself and digging deep within your own intuition and asking for those answers. You know what I mean? You can ask for a sign over and over again until you believe it. But I'm getting here someone who's already asked for multiple signs and they have received them, and still there's a bit of doubt. Okay, so maybe that doubt is what is keeping the twin flame journey a little bit stuck, but also not, because you are growing a lot here. Okay, we have this prayer. This has come up quite a few times here. You know, to say this prayer: I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And with forgiveness here, with the Three of Swords in reverse, it's like you're forgiving yourself for a lot of things. You know, it's this recognition that we put ourselves through cycles of pain and suffering, you know, and we have to forgive ourselves and then build this trust with ourselves to do what's best. We have a yellow butterfly out here. Proverbs 31:25, she is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. Okay, warrior spirit here, okay? You've been through a lot. You have been through a lot, but it's like you're not going to let anything steal your joy. I just heard. House of home life. This is the 4th house, family, ancestry, roots. Okay, so really looking at the repeated cycles throughout your generations here. Okay, possibly on the side of the mother, very deep, something that you needed to heal strongly. Okay, especially if you have children. Venus. So we have Libra energy here, ruler of love, beauty, pleasure, money, romantic relationships, friendships, and aesthetic. Aesthetic is really standing out to me right now. This could be something you're really focused on working on. So working on your pentacles, but also working on your outwardly appearance again. That is something that took a back seat for a while, okay? Something that was really important to you. You just loved like getting up, putting on a face, looking beautiful, being presentable. Maybe had to for a certain type of career that you let go of in the past. And you realizing that this is something that you love to do, okay? Maybe you really love doing makeup, you really love doing hair, okay? And it's something that you love to do, okay? But you've learned to love yourself without all of that, okay? Without the outwardly mask, you've learned to love yourself. But now you're like, it's okay if I want to get dolled up because I love to do it, right? Not because I feel like I have to, or I feel like I'm not beautiful without those things, right? Beautiful. Divine connection, soulmate, twin flame, masculine and feminine, spiritual oneness, inner peace, and enlightenment. So especially with the Six of Cups here, there is a divine connection at play here, okay? But I'm seeing a lot of energy is going to be magnetized to you coming up here, or has already started. Maybe you're already talking to multiple people. Oh, we had Jupiter as well. Growth and expansion. That is absolutely beautiful. You have Gemini energy, throat chakra, communication, self-expression, and truth. Okay, self-expression really important here. Okay, looking on the outside the way you feel on the inside. Okay, you typically, when you're doing really well on the inside, you feel really good on the inside, that exudes outwardly. You start to have that glow. And that is what is happening here. The first house, the house of self, personal identity, physical appearance. This is coming through so strongly here. It's like really taking care of yourself again, okay? Like no matter what, I'm sensing that there's been like delays in even that. Like maybe there's been a little bit of an insecurity here where it's like, oh, like let's say it's weight, right? And you're like, oh, I'll do that as soon as I lose 20 pounds, you know, and it's spirit saying, no, do it now. Start being the person you want to be today, okay? In every sense of the way. Proverbs 1:7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Fools despise wisdom and discipline. Okay, I'm just hearing not only knowledge is power, but also ignorance is not bliss, okay? The more knowledgeable you are, the more you know, the more confidence you will have. Very strong here, very, very strong. Okay, let's jump to the Moonology and the planet cards, and then we'll dig a little deeper in love here because I do see a very divine connection here for you. And you are the Hierophant here, which is absolutely beautiful. You are a spiritual teacher of some sort. You, someone here needs to look to their roots to see if there's a long background of that. Maybe Native American, maybe psychics here. Maybe some ties to being a witch. Expect powerful change. New moon, eclipse. Yes, powerful change. I feel it. This full moon in Sagittarius. I wanted to say Taurus for some reason. Someone here could be a Taurus. This new moon is Sagittarius, bringing powerful change here. Your hard work is paying off. Okay, even if it doesn't feel like it in this very moment. Someone felt a little bit of a backtrack, okay? So maybe you felt like you were coming out of this Hermit energy and you got sucked back in a little bit. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Wow, interesting. So that's just confirmation there because I said Taurus right before that. Prosperity lies ahead. Financial windfall for some of you, okay? So maybe things have felt a little stagnant in a business that you started and things are just going to start coming in for you here. Especially once you just remain open and trusting in, you know, what's coming for you. Emotions are running high. that has been really strong. It's kind of like you want to feel unstuck. There's really something about feeling stuck in certain aspects here. I'm just seeing a frog in my mind's eye as well. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Cancer season coming up here. And then we have nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon, okay? Change is really coming. Okay, let's look at the Star Code Astro Oracle. Let's get some signs. Okay, we have nurture. So again, like filling up your cup, taking care of yourself, taking care of your physical appearance, coming through so strong here. Someone could love daisies here or sunflowers. We have Jupiter again, abundance, and that comes right over prosperity lies ahead. We have 29 and 23. Wow, then we have the sun, Leo energy here. So we have Gemini, Leo, 6th house, sustainability, okay? Very important. 4-4 here. You could be seeing 4-4-4. 18 could be significant. Excuse me. Keeping in meditation practice, okay? Staying very grounded at this time. We have Vesta, Hearth, 32. Wow, Libra balance. So we have Libra again here. And then we have Mars, motion. So taking action on what it is you want, okay? It's like once you get that clarity, once you get that intense clarity through alone time, through the hermit mode, through meditation, take the action, okay? Take the intended action, take the action with intention. We have 2-2 here as well. You could be seeing 2-2-2. All right, let's dig into the love life a little bit with the romance angels. What's coming in love for this collective spirit? What can you tell us about love? We do see a lot of suitors. Definitely a lot of suitors. It's like all of a sudden, after a time of, I'm hearing destitution, it's like no lack of options here, okay? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life, okay? And maybe this is tied to freeing yourself from this twin flame energy here. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This situation involves marriage. Wow. Healing family issues. So yes, we were talking about the ancestral roots and looking back. Children, your love life is being affected by children. We did bring up children a little bit ago. So some of you have children, maybe specifically 2 children here. Okay, it could be a lot of pets as well, forgiving and learning. And this comes right over the 3 of Swords in reverse here, okay? All about forgiveness, okay? So letting go, forgiving others, and letting go of that energy with love, okay? Pray for forgiveness from others as well. Because regardless of the lack of intention we do have to hurt others, sometimes we do. We're all human, okay? So praying for forgiveness from others as well. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. And that's where all this love and suitor energy is coming here. Love yourself first, again, with nurture, okay? Making sure you're filling up your own cup and loving yourself, okay? So when this does come in, you are able to love in all the ways you want to be loved, right? Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Separation. Okay, so someone could have a partner here that you're not sure if you should be with. That this could be a question. This is for a small percent, like 3% of you I'm getting, okay? Maybe there's been some confusion there. Maybe this is a long relationship, okay? And you've been a little bit unsure about it. a separation may come in to bring you clarity on that. And this could be very short term. I'm getting this could be just like you taking a vacation. We did have a retreat earlier in the cards here, so it could be that you just take a retreat, take a few days, a week apart to try to gain clarity, like, and really sit with, like, do I miss this person? Would I be okay if I wasn't with this person? There's something to that coming on, okay? This is very much tied to a twin flame journey though, so we're gonna get messages from the twin flame, soulful messages. There's just a lot going on here in love life, a lot. And if this is for you, it's for you. Okay. I've been dreaming about us having a future together. So literal dreams. And maybe you're dreaming about this person a lot lately too. Maybe after a time of kind of letting this go, trying not to think about it very much. Oh, cards are flying. Okay, I'm confused and torn between my head and the heart. And that's probably bringing up confusion in you as well, okay? So you mirrored energy here, you'd be really feeling that. And we were talking about that earlier. You being like, I'm not sure if I'm right about this, you know? Okay, I want to bring honesty and sincerity into our connection. This was at the bottom of the deck when I pulled this deck out, so that really wanted to come out. Someone really wants to talk here. I've been feeling in the dark without you in my life. I've been carrying you in my heart every single day. I'm just getting this scene from this movie I just watched called The Sinners. Pretty good movie, actually, if you haven't seen it. And there's this scene where Mary is her name, and she's asking, you know, her love, you know, why he runs from this or whatever. And this is back in the olden times, and so she's married, right? And he's like, what do you want me to say? That I'm in love with you, that I think about you every single day, but basically I can't have you, you know? And he's like, you're with someone else. And then he just walks away. But it's like, those are the things that he never said years and years and years. Like, these two have been in each other's energy on and off. Okay. So it's like, even though that was known, you could tell it was known between them, he had never said it. Okay. So there's something about that here. Okay. Unspoken words that really need to be spoken. It's like a lot of decisions hinge on these words. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to give you the love you desired. I wasn't able to reciprocate my love for you, and I regret it. There was a big block here, but it was almost like a block out of this masculine's control, okay? But there's a weird sense here. I don't know, like, it's almost like if you weren't taken at the time, would it have gone down the same way? I don't know. There's an interesting feeling about that there. We are working together in unison on healing our wounds. I love you more than words can express. You still mean so much to me. Thoughts and visions of you and me together never leave my mind. The light has gone out of my life since we parted ways, and you mean the world to me, and I never wanted to hurt you. Wow. Okay. Someone definitely in deep regret, wanting to speak. I just see like typing out a message, deleting, typing out a message, deleting over and over again. They wanted to speak for quite some time, but have not been able to bring themselves to do so. Okay, let's get the astrology dice to close this out. What do we have here? We have Uranus, so inspiration and change. Wow, a little bit of rebellious nature maybe, so this may feel like a huge risk that this person is taking. We have the 4th house again, which we had in these cards below. So this can represent parental figures, okay? So again, with looking back and healing family issues, okay? There's some things that need to be looked at there on both sides of this coin, I'm hearing. And then we have Capricorn energy, okay? So Saturn energy too, like really dealing with discipline. So again, tied back to the meditation practice and just gaining clarity, as much clarity. This retreat is going to be really helpful as well. All right, my loves, I hope this helped you. I hope it gave you a little bit of guidance. I hope it helped strengthen your intuition on what you're already knowing and feeling. I love you very much. And until next time, love and light.